لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق وسيد المرسلين محمد بن عبد الله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. All praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I bear witness there is no Lord but Allah. And I bear witness that Muhammad, the son of Abdullah, his last messenger and prophet. Indeed, whoever Allah grants guidance will never be misguided. And those who Allah has set astray will find guidance nowheresoever. The best words are that one of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran. And the best guidance will lastly the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا عبادي الذين آمنوا إن أرضي واسعة فإياي فاعبدون. كل نفس ذائقة الموت ثم إلينا ترجعون. والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات لنبوئنهم من الجنة غرفا تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها نعم أجر العاملين الذين صبروا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Surah Al-Ankabut, Spider, all my servants that believe in me, my land is so spacious, so worship no one but me. For every cell is going to taste death, and then you come to us. And those who believe and did good deeds, we will make them deserve the chamber of paradise that where river runs underneath forever. For indeed, this is the best reward anyone can have. For those who have endured and on their Lord they count. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in other ayah. We'll give you the translation. In other ayah, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. تلك الدار الآخرة نجعلها للذين لا يريدون علوا في الأرض ولا فسادا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, and that is the hereafter. And the word tilka in Arabic is اسم إشارة للمفرد المؤنث. And they say اسم إشارة وظيفي. And it's for something that is great. Allah is attracting your attention to paradise that is something so great. Like when you make it for two, and this is a feminine. For two, you say tilkuma. And for the group of female, tilkunna. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addressing the believers, the one He loves. And you wonder why Allah addressed the one He loves with death. I mean, the logic is, when you say to somebody you die, you're not really telling good news because we all dislike death. But for the believer, death is nothing but good tidings, good news, pleasure. We came to this world with a cry, and we leave this world with a big smile. Prophet ﷺ says the believer on his deathbed, there is a stage called wafat before death. Wafat for about 10 minutes, and then they revive again, and then al-maut comes. Then the soul comes out. Prophet ﷺ said, none of you leave his deathbed until he talks to the believer, until he sees his place in paradise. So Allah makes you comfortable. To the degree that when you read Ayat al-Kursi after every prayer, you have no barrier between you and paradise but the moment of death. Close your eyes and you are in paradise, regardless of what other people do around you. And this takes us to the subject of today that I like to talk to you about, is how Allah sees us every day. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ إِذْ يَتَلَقَّى الْمُتَلَقِّيَانِ عَنِ الْيَمِينِ وَعَنِ الشِّمَالِ قَعِيدٌ مَا يَلْفِظُ مِنْ قَوْلٍ إِلَّا لَدَيْهِ رَقِيبٌ عَتِيدٌ وَجَاءَتْ سَكْرَةُ الْمَوْتِ بِالْحَقِّ ذَلِكَ مَا كُنْتَ مِنْهُ تَحِيدٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and we have created man. Man means male and female. And we know what goes in his mind, and we are closer to him than his jugular vein. Once he ready to utter something, then the angels are ready to put it down, to record it. He has one on the right, one on the left. And then the moment of death comes. This is the moment that you have always thought is for somebody else, not you. That's what we're running away from. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Ra'd, سَوَاءٌ مِّنْكُمْ مَنْ أَسَرَّ الْقَوْلَ وَمَنْ جَهَرَ بِهِ وَمَنْ هُوَ مُسْتَخْفٍ بِاللَّيْلِ وَسَارِبٌ بِالنَّهَارِ لَهُ مُعَقَّبَاتٌ مِّن بَيْنِ يَدَيْهِ وَمِنْ خَلْفِهِ يَحْفَظُونَهُ مِنْ أَمْرِ اللَّهِ إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُوا مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ وَإِذَا أَرَادَ اللَّهُ بِقَوْمٍ سُوءٍ فَلَا مَرَدَّ لَهُ وَمَا لَهُم مِّن دُونِهِ مِن وَلِيٍّ. Allah says in the ayah number 10, Surah Ra'd, Thunder, it's the same. Whether you say it in public or whisper it to yourself, Allah knows it. Whether you say it during the day or night, Allah watches it. But why? Because no mu'aqabat. There are angels behind you, day or night. In fact, there are two sets of angels. مِن بَيْنِ يَدَيْهِ وَمِنْ خَلْفِهِ. There are on the right and on the left and behind you. Imagine. And this is different than the two angels on the right, the one that record. يَحْفَظُونَهُ. They guard him. مِنْ أَمْرِ اللَّهِ. Out of the order of Allah. Command of Allah. And when Allah like to harm someone, there's no way anybody can rescue him. And you can imagine Musa alayhi salam, a child that was so endangered, has a royal order to be killed. And Allah put him in the sea, the river, to reach the king, the one that gave the command to execute him. While the king himself, with his own army, could not save himself from death. This is the power of Allah. You know, one time a man is talking to his wife, and he said, "You keep lying to me so much. Why don't you tell me something that has truth in it?" You know what she said, told him? "You'll die." Wife really said. Anyway, so when we talk about Surah Qaf, it's a surah that you really have to memorize. The first one, the first chance you can have, you can do it. It opens your eyes on heaven. أَفَلَمْ يَنْظُرُوا إِلَى السَّمَاءِ فَوْقَهُمْ كَيْفَ بَنَيْنَاهَا وَزَيَّنَّاهَا وَمَا لَهَا مِنْ فُرُوجٍ. Then at the end of the surah, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا. Allah answered. The first one is a question: have you seen how the heaven look like? How we ornament it? How we make it so beautiful and perfect? Then Allah at the end of the surah says, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا فِي سِتَّةِ أَيَّامٍ وَمَا مَسَّنَا مِن لُغُوبٍ. Why it was perfect, the beginning of the surah? Because we have done it ourselves, Allah says. And then it talks about the past. Surah Qaf. كذبت قبلهم قوم نوح وأصحاب الرس وثمود وعاد وفرعون وإخوان لوط وأصحاب الأيكة وقوم تبع كل كذب الرسل فحق وعد. And then it talks to you about the future. وجاءت سكرة الموت بالحق. This is the real future. It tells you, and it talks about the waswas, how to protect yourself from the whispering of Satan or the whispering of yourself. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس. And I like to, from, let us say, medical point of view, maybe if you took 100 persons, let's say in this room there's 100 persons and the average age is about, maybe say 48. Medical records says after 20 years, which is the limit of the expected lifetime, is 78.8 years in the United States. Almost everybody will die within that age in general. Some people less, some people more, but this is the average. And there will be like 10 causes of death out of 100 reasons. That will amount for 80% of the reasons of death. The first, and the reason for death in the 10 is like heart disease, cancer, chronic lower respiratory disease, stroke, Alzheimer, diabetes, pneumonia, suicide, bacterial infection to the blood, we call it septicemia, and liver disease. The first two, the heart disease and the cancer, amount for 46% of death. Most of us half of us within 20 years will have either cancer, God forbid, or heart disease and meet alone. So it is a reality. You cannot avoid it. So we got to be prepared for it. Aisha asked the Prophet, which one Allah loves, Prophet of Allah? He said, a man that will think about death twice a day. Be aware of the moment. And I want to tell you something. In Surah Al-Ma'arij, I think it's Ma'arij, إِنَّهُمْ يَرَوْنَهُ بَعِيدًا وَنَرَاهُ قَرِيبًا. When you talk about the unbeliever, he said, well, you know, day of judgment will be thousands and thousands of years from now. But they forgot. There is no counted time lapse between the moment we close our eyes to meet Allah and the day of judgment. Maybe like a day. Like the Kafirs who were killed in Badr have been standing in the day of judgment between the hands of Allah for more than 14 years now. Can you imagine? Because time in grave doesn't count. You don't feel it. Allah said, إِنَّهُمْ يَرَوْنَهُ بَعِيدًا وَنَرَاهُ قَرِيبًا قَالَ كَمْ لَبِثْتُمْ قَالُوا لَبِثْنَا يَوْمًا أَوْ بَعْضَ يَوْمٍ. Or the other ayah in Surah Taha, إِذْ يَقُولُ أَمْثَلُهُمْ طَرِيقَةً إِلَّا بِثْنَا إِلَّا يَوْمًا. So it is a fact. It will happen. Let us say in a city like Santa Ana, I'm talking about only the little city of Santa Ana has about 334,000 people. For every 100,000, this is the record saying, for every 100,000, there's 834 persons die every year. Other words, there are about 3,000 only in the city of Santa Ana will die every year. Yet, you may think about buying a house, you may think of buying a brand new car, but we never have a graveyard for us here, our eternal home. Even though we have a room here that is certified by the states to wash dead. That's how far. ذلك ما كنت منه تحيد. It is very important that we really become so aware of that moment. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق وسيد المرسلين محمد بن عبد الله صلى الله عليه وآله وصحبه أجمعين. Ibn Umar said one time, أربع إن كنت فيهم فلا عليك ما فاتك من الدنيا. Ibn Umar, take the wisdom from Ibn Umar, more than Umar himself. He was Muslim before him. 4 things. Look at yourself. See if you have 4 things. If you have 4 things, and you say, okay, I have them, don't worry about whatever you missed in this life. Wealth, position, good marriage, profession, even if you're working or not. Don't worry about that. What are the 4 things? حفظ أمانة. If somebody, are you trustworthy? If somebody trusted you with something, a word or money or anything, are you going to maintain it and safeguard it? صدق حديث. When you talk, do you lie? Do you ornament your words? When you transfer words from someone to others, do you add to it? Do you subtract from it? حسن خليقة, your manner. Do you use foul words every time you speak? When you get angry, do you use bad words? And the fourth one, عفة في طعمة. Look at how you eat. Is it halal? Do you overeat? Do you eat the wrong stuff? Do you make sure when you eat, you share with it? 4 things. If you have Allah accept you, no matter what you goofed other than that. And Abu Ayyub al-Ansari said a very nice hadith, I like it. He said, مسألة يتعلمها المؤمن خير له من عبادة سنة. One issue that you use your head in ijtihad, you make it to yourself, is better than a whole year of worship, and better than to release a life, a neck of the children of Ismail alayhi salam. And he said 2 things from the Prophet alayhi salam. He said, or 3 people, they enter paradise with no reckoning. يدخلون الجنة بغير حساب. طالب العلم, the one who seeks knowledge. والمرأة المطيعة لزوجها, a woman that is obedient to her husband. And believe me, this is rare today. والولد البار بوالديه, a good son that is obedient to his parents, and this is also rare. يدخلون الجنة بغير حساب. We really have to recalculate our future. We stand with ourselves. Be aware of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah has power on you that nobody else has. It seems to you that they have power over you. No. Ultimate power is to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to the best. Let me conclude with one hadith. Prophet ﷺ looked at the Sahaba and he said, أَيُّ الْإِيمَانِ أَعْجَبُ. What is the magnificent faith? Who Allah likes his faith? You know what the Sahaba said? Angels, Prophet of Allah. He said, no. Angels, they are in the upper heaven. You don't have shaitan around them. You don't have the angels. Allah said, if I send angels to earth, we will send them a prophet. Then he said, it's the prophet of Allah. He said, no, the prophet, the angel, the revelation come to them. They don't need to be bewildered. And then they said, it's us, Prophet of Allah, the Sahaba. He said, no, you have me. And then he said, the magnificent faith for people who come after me, they never saw me. All they have for Islam is few papers, this Quran. Few papers, they read it, and they believe it, and they expect me to get them into paradise with these only few papers. That's us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept from us our faith. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to the best. اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت تولنا اللهم فيمن توليت بارك لنا اللهم ربنا الكريم فيما أعطيت واصرف عنا ربنا الحليم شر ما قضيت فإنك سبحانك تقضي بالحق ولا يقضى عليك لا يعز من عاديت ولا يذل من واليت، تباركت ربنا الكريم وتعاليت، لك الشكر والحمد والنعمة على من أنعمت به وأوليت. اللهم لا تدع لنا ذنبا إلا غفرته، ولا هما إلا فرجته، ولا مريضا إلا شفيته، ولا دينا إلا قضيته، ولا مظلوم إلا نصرته، ولا ضالا إلا هديته، ولا رحما إلا وصلته، ولا ميتا إلا رحمته، ولا حاجة هي لك رضا ولنا فيها صلاح إلا قضيتها لنا يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه، وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه، وبارك لنا وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. وصلي اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد. اللهم انصر الإسلام والمسلمين، اللهم انصر الإسلام وعز المسلمين، وأعلي بفضلك كلمتي الحق والدين عباد الله. إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي، يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. أقم الصلاة.